Alright, I tried like 3 times on YouTube Uploader and that was a fail. So now I'm going to do this video that I really wanted to do on my Windows Movie Maker. Um, it's just about life and things I've learned, lessons learned, and that's it. I mean, it's nothing that people can take and run with, and although some people will, it's people are people, and some people learn the lesson that I'm trying or taking my testimony and receive it for what it is, a testimony, and others take it for their own selfish reasons and make it into a pity party for themselves. Whatever the case may be, this is me giving me you to you. I am saying this because so much in my heart, so much in my mind, so much I want to say, so much I want to see, so much I want for others that don't even want things for themselves. As I think about how am I going to say all this and keep this under a reasonable time, all I can tell you is that life deals you your own hand of cards. And it's up to you how you play it. You can pray about it, which is a good thing that you should do. But when you pray, you have to really believe and have faith. And sometimes you do fall off the faith wagon. And it's okay because we're human and it happens. It's some of the things that I've seen over the last couple of days, or really the last couple of months, is so much criticizing and judging of each other. We all judge, so get over that. Nobody's here that doesn't judge. When you can judge somebody's outfit, you judge their personality, you judge them on things like how they breathe, how they eat, how they talk, where they're from. You before you anybody can even say anything. If I say I'm from Atlanta, people already have a preconceived notion of me. I can't even get it out. If I say I'm from Detroit, people have a preconceived notion of me. So they'd be like, oh, okay, well, just tell me, how is it? Because of what you already think about that place and the people that come from that place. And I need for people to realize that no one's better than the other person. We have more things that go on, maybe, or our lives have taken different paths that might not be so great and others might seem great. But behind closed doors in our hearts and our minds, we really don't know what goes on with each person. There are people right now that are millionaires, billionaires, thousandaires that seem to have this wonderful life but are empty and lonely inside. Then you have people that have nothing but are the happiest people on earth. They just wish that they didn't have to work so much. It's life, and losing people in my life, and I'm talking about close people, my mom, my best friend, somebody I took care of for a long period of time, her and her child, and some people that needed to go away. People that I gave them more of a place in my life than they earned. And then when they went up on their high horse, they expected to be able to do things in my life, and I'm like, no, 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 no. It got to a place where I gave them what they earned, nothing, you know. And that's not to say that they're a bad person. They're just not the person in my life that I needed, or I think I needed in my life. I'll tell you this. I give people all of me. I've learned over the years, learned, I've learned over the years to zip it, close my mouth. Unless somebody asks me for my opinion, I don't give it. I give you support. I listen to you. You can call me anytime, whether it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon or 4 o'clock in the morning. I am going to listen to you. And that's just by fault who I am. That's who I was raised to be. And that's always the type of heart I've had. And I understand that now. And it's okay. I accept it. I take it and I accept it because it's not a bad thing. It's something that I shouldn't let change or let anybody change me because they take advantage of something that's very genuine from me. No amount of money or things could ever replace what I give you when I give you me, when I give you all of me. And I'm a very guarded person. I'm very protective of my feelings and who I love because I know once I love you, I'm going to love you forever, no matter what happens. And I'm going to give you all of me. And when you don't give me the support, I don't mean money and I don't mean things. I mean moral support. I mean being there for me. I mean, I've had all of the material things and money for lifetimes. And some people that know me understand that. They know how I was raised. They know who raised me. And they know that Christy wanted for nothing. My life has turned a little bit, but it won't change. I am still carrying myself in a manner that hopefully, hopefully, is respectful of how my mother raised me. My mother and my father raised me. And my grandmothers and my aunt. And I'll even say my sister. I hope I am really maturing into the person or at least growing into that person that I know I am meant to be. And along with that, I've had to learn forgiveness. I've had to learn silence and turn the other cheek and sometimes just agree to disagree because sometimes it's not worth to argue over petty things because in the big scheme of things is arguing over something small worth losing somebody that's so big in your life. And if it is, then you didn't need that person in your life anyway. And if that person happens to me, you definitely don't need me in your life. As far as my resident situation, I'm learning to ignore pettiness from my father's wife. All these little things that she does, all the lies that she tells, it's really a reflection of her. And I had to realize that and just let it go because I really feel sorry for her mostly that she has to carry on in such a manner that is unbecoming of a lady. And that's not even to say that's how she was raised. I don't even know her people. 23 years, and I don't know anything about her family. And I don't fault her daughters because they are her children and they're going to take up for their mother. And that's what they're supposed to do. But as far as for her being a grown woman acting this way, she should be shameful, but I know she's not. But the most important thing in this is I can't change her. I can only change me. And I've changed myself so much to adjust to I don't even notice things that she does anymore. And it's really that she's doing more actions for herself and exerting more force, more actions and force and cunningness and conniving and all these things to really fill up things in her life that are empty. Because my life is quite full and I'm really enjoying it right now. And God has blessed me. And I have to pray that she the God will bless her to have a heart towards something that is real, something that she can work towards one day to become just a better person overall. But again, I can't change her. She's been in this mode for probably 67, 68 years, and it's probably not going to change. So, all these things that she's done to me since I was 9 years old, and I took that and I said, this woman has no regard for me, and there's no reason to even try anymore. And I learned that as a teenager. And she pulls in now. She has no regard for my family as she's about to hit the the bush. She has no regard for my family. She has no regard for others. She has no regard for anybody but her own family, which is okay. But notice that that's not the only people on earth, and God wants you to love others like you would love yourself and your family. So, with that being said, I have to move on, and my father wants to stay here with her. That's his choice. And I wish him the best and pray for him that he finds happiness. But I don't think happiness can be found in bitterness. Not a bitter person that doesn't want to love and never has love. It only wants to degrade people and demean people. So, moving on with that said,